Hello Penny. It has been almost 5 years now since you begun running this course. And it is time for a review. Will you be able to prepare the necessary documentation for the review?
Certainly, Regan. I knew this was coming. When is the review scheduled for? I need to know how long I have to prepare the documents.
Ideally, you will have 8 to 9 months to prepare the documents.
Excellent. I will start the process right away. Thanks, Regan, and see you later.
Thanks, Penny. See you later.
A 5-year panel review paperwork? Sounds like fun.
Hello, Maggie. How are you? Can I come in?
Of course, Nora. Come in. And have a seat.
What are you up to these days?
I am about to start the paperwork for the 5-yearly review of my course.
That sounds interesting. What does that involve exactly? I have never been involved in one. What do you have to do to ensure that your program is successfully approved for the next 5 years, and that it is ready to enroll students for the next academic year?
Let me explain this to you. The process mainly involves critical appraisal of standards and quality of an active program, which must involve the experience of students, views of staff, external examiners and employers. Prerequisites. Pre-review process must be completed. This should include interviews with students, meeting with senior management teams. Panel officer is key.
Why?
Because they will liaise between all parties to ensure the pre-work is complete to correct standard, and keep everyone informed of any changes. The panel officer is a critical friend, appointed by the Educational Development Unit, to help them to prepare for the review panel. There must be a full and complete set of supportive documentary evidence available, to leave an audit trail.
What are all the supportive documents we need to include?
We need to include program history, annual monitoring reports, collaborations report, demographics, examination results, internal and external stakeholders report.
Wow! That's a lot of work.
It is, but if the review is successful and any suggestions or improvements recommended are met, the program will be renewed, subject to the approvals and reviews group.
How long do you actually have before submitting all this work?
The review takes place periodically, but a maximum of every 5 years. The preparation can take up to 1 year, minimum of 9 months or 1 calendar year in advance. This work must be completed by the January preceding the September when the course will be run. Any conditions, changes or accepted recommendations must be completed by the preceding March. Panel members receive the paperwork 6 weeks in advance of the review and are expected to be fully cognizant of all features of the course and any issues arising. In reality, Nora, this could be as short as 2 to 4 weeks.
It is a lot of work, but it really is necessary to keep standards high, isn't it? What involvement does the institution and department have to help you?
Good question, Nora. Both hold specific responsibilities to adhere clearly to institutional strategy and review regularly.
Just as well you have their help. You could not do it alone.
Institutional responsibilities ensure that the awards are consistent and comparable with similar academic awards granted throughout the United Kingdom. Set up and use subject assessment panel and progression award bodies as internal quality assurance mechanisms. Meet requirements of external agencies in relation to monitoring of standards and enhancement of learning opportunities. Ensure rigorous and transparent quality assurance mechanisms with clear accountability lines. Identify external examiners of a high caliber and reputation from recognized institutions or agencies. Identify stakeholders and assess their requirements to mitigate any political, short or long-term risks. Carry out regular benchmarking with similar institutions to maintain high quality. Write and promote clear policies that enable departments to adhere clearly to institutional strategy and review regularly. Departmental responsibilities to promote and enhance quality as well as stimulating curriculum development. Ensure resources are up to date, sufficient and of high quality to ensure quality program delivery. Put in place review and evaluation processes to ensure achievement and progress for students. Recruit the best staff like me and you.
You are right there, Penny. Now, tell me, what are the potential outcomes of the review panel meeting?
There are so many, Nora. Let me run through these for you. The options are: approved with no conditions or requirements, approved with conditions to be met before program commencement, approved with requirement to be met during the program, approved with recommendations addressed through a monitoring process. If, on the other hand, the program is not approved, the options will be: revisions to be made with the panel to reconvene, deferred approval with referral back to the school for basic and fundamental reconsideration. Where vocational courses are relevant, validation will be required from professional bodies. For example, law, medicine, nursing, pharmacy, which may involve other additional quality assurance mechanisms to meet international standards.
What do you mean by conditions, requirements, commendations and recommendations?
There is an acknowledged and agreed set of values that underpin the review process: a commitment to the pursuit of truth, a responsibility to share knowledge, analyzing evidence rigorously and using reasoned arguments to reach a conclusion. The rationale for the review is coherent, a common-sense approach is used to set the aims and objectives. Clear and easy-to-follow guidance is available, consistent and reliable data explored demonstrating quantitative measures, such as grades and attendance, qualitative data collected by means of feedback from a wide range of stakeholders. This is how the panel base their condition to approve the course.
Interesting.
The panel has to be satisfied that the program meets the institutional policy for quality teaching, and facilitate collaborative work and information fluidity, combine research in educational sciences with the definition of practices, experiment to develop new measurement and evaluation methods, be receptive and enhance communication tools to gather teacher and student suggestions. Keep an open-oriented approach towards external inputs and good practice examples, creating a communication network with quality assurance agencies and external partners.
I like it.
Recommendations can be made suggesting improving the course through periodic monitoring process. Recommendations are made that relate to the course and its delivery. Enhancement would be considered continuously. However, some recommendations might need to be adopted and completed before delivery of the course.
That is good news, because then you can go on to improve the course.
Review panel may make commendations on the course based on the academic standard, student feedback, learning enhancement, innovations and good practice.
Very nice. Let's sit down again. Who are the people involved in the panel meeting?
Well, all program reviews should be undertaken by a specially convened university panel. The panel consists of:
I'm an independent chair for the panel from outside of the host school.
I am the external academic member from another higher education institution.
I am the university staff member from outside the host school. I am the member of school academic staff not connected with the proposal.
I am the panel officer. I advise on process and ensures adherence.
Apart from these members, there could be students, past and present, program team, lecturers delivering the course from the team, a member from the relevant professional and statutory regulatory bodies.
I am really glad that we had this conversation. This is really interesting. Thanks very much for your help and good luck with the review panel.
You are most welcome. And thank you very much. It's almost 6 weeks for the review panel meeting, and I have to send all these paperwork to the panel members. Today is the review panel meeting. They will call me in any minute to let me know the outcome.
The panel discuss and clarify any issues arising and make a decision to approve the program. Are we all in agreement with the decision to run this course for the next 5 years?
Yes.
Yes from me.
And a yes from me.
Thank you very much for the review panel paperwork and clarification of our questions. Congratulations, your program has been approved for the next 5 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.